God, I come before you this morning with one of the most sincere and urgent requests I know how to bring. I need your wisdom today, not just intelligence, not just information, not just the benefit of experience or the advantage of a good education, though I am grateful for all of those things. What I need is the specific, God-given, Spirit-led wisdom that sees beyond what is visible on the surface and understands what is truly happening and what truly matters. The wisdom that knows when to speak and when to remain silent. The wisdom that can read a situation without being distorted by personal bias or raw emotion. The wisdom that chooses the response that builds rather than tears down, that heals rather than deepens a wound, that plants something good rather than scorching the soil. That is what I am asking you for this morning, and your word promises you will give it generously to anyone who simply asks. So with all sincerity, I ask, Father, there are decisions in front of me right now that I do not fully know how to navigate. Some of them are significant decisions that will shape the direction of my life for a long time to come, decisions that deserve more than a gut feeling or a rushed conclusion. Some are smaller decisions that nonetheless carry more weight than they appear to on the surface. And some are the constant, moment-to-moment choices about how to respond to people, what to prioritize in a day of competing demands, where to invest my limited time and energy when I cannot possibly say yes to everything. In every single one of those moments today, Lord, I need your mind guiding mine. I need to be able to stop and ask, what would you have me do here, and then be still enough, trusting enough, and attentive enough to actually hear the answer. Give me discernment today, Father, the ability to recognize what is genuinely true and what only appears true from the angle I am currently standing at, the ability to see the difference between an open door from you and an attractive distraction that will pull me off the path you have set for me, the ability to identify what is truly urgent and what only feels urgent because of the noise and pressure and urgency that others project onto it. The ability to recognize wisdom when it comes through the voice of another person, and equally important, the ability to recognize when the advice I am receiving, however confidently delivered, is not wisdom at all but opinion dressed up to look like it. Help me to slow down before I react today. One of the places where I most desperately need wisdom is in the half-second space between something happening and how I choose to respond to it. In that half-second, so much damage can be done, or so much damage can be prevented. Guard that space in me today, Lord. Slow my tongue before it speaks words I cannot take back. Quiet my impulse to react before I have thought or prayed. Help me to breathe before I speak, to think before I act, to pray before I make any decision of significant weight. Let me be known today as a person whose responses are thoughtful and gracious rather than reactive and impulsive. I also ask for wisdom in my relationships today. Help me to know how to love the people in my life with genuine skill, because love without wisdom can sometimes cause unintentional harm. Sometimes loving someone well means saying something honest and hard with deep gentleness. Sometimes it means staying completely silent and simply sitting with someone in their pain without reaching for a solution. Sometimes it means creating space, and sometimes it means showing up. Give me the sensitivity and the discernment to know which one each person in my life needs from me today. Lord, I thank you that wisdom is not hoarded or reserved only for the especially gifted or the spiritually advanced. You give it generously to anyone who asks, without finding fault, without reminding them of all the times they should have asked sooner. I take you at that word today. I come asking, and I trust that you are already answering. Make me wise today, Lord. Wise in love, in words, in decisions, in timing, and in the quiet art of discerning what you are doing in every situation I walk through. In Jesus' name, amen. If you are facing a decision or walking into a challenging day and desperately need wisdom, type "Lord, give me wisdom" in the comments right now. Believe as you type it that He hears and is already at work in your situation. Share this prayer with a friend navigating something difficult, and subscribe so every morning begins with the clarity that only comes from